hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes forward. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. What are they thinking here? Difficult situation for a throw. Who's gonna make a move? Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal, but goes for the super art? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Spikes! Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity. It brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. What'll happen here? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Spikes. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? A trade. Perfect parry. How will they follow up? Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Off of me! This is a critical pump the brakes on the impact. They are not getting close. Burns out. Player 2 cannon spike. Wait, finds the target. Bends it on the fireball. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
What to do? This is it. Who's it? All the throw connects. All with a no throw. Oh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Drop that off. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting red flags to act quickly, but with the attack. This may turn into a big chance. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Drives it back, misses. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in range. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Dash! Gets him with a Euro step. Oh, they switch sides. What a finish! Player 2 made some smart moves there. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime, baby!
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Drive gauge finally recovers. Nice solid counter. What a clean counter. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 is just about out of drop, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Not much time left in this round. They gotta keep their eye on the timer. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Feeling out the spacing. Trying to read each other here? Looks like they both... Time's up! We didn't see much action from our fighters there. I wonder how they're going to engage next round.
Round 2. Fight!
Cannon spike? Can't tech the throw? hits him with a stopping block. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces, but who'll seize control this round? Player one is experiencing burnout.
Too bad.
Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Air slasher. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. How will they utilize this? Smart play with the throw. Just goes for it at this range. Not much life left, but they're in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. It's gonna be exciting to see.
Ready? Then show me.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. No go for the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Denies the attack and trips them up. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Player two chases them down, takes a trip. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them goes for the super art, heats it up with a combo into super. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two creates a good... Oh, what's this? They cancel each other out. That was close. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Checks with a medium kick. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. Punishes there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Player two needs to use, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Experiencing burnout. Player one plus super art. Serenity Stream? Just goes for it at this range. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayabusa. Reaches out with the lightning kick. Blocks the impact. Player two will look to apply pressure here. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Rushes that off and keeps going. The throw missed. And whip! They're wide open! Closing moments of the night. There's a burnout! They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? A lot of pressure building up here. Cannon spike! All whip and no throw. What are they gonna do? About 20 seconds left. There, right! Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's in with what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Going in, blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Crowns him from above. What'll happen here? This is gonna hurt. Carries them all the way to the clutch as I am. Player one has more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Okay, here we go. Parries, Kazatsu. Clutch parry. Will this super art do anything? Player two has the super gauge advantage. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The overhead denied. Escapes with the reversal. Player one. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Turns out. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Gets him with a Euro step. Excellent block. Carries the fireball. A real test of nerves here. Doesn't take the throw. Player two comes out on top of it. Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. What are they thinking here? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Will this super art connect? Player one will be in a world of what goes for the super art. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Taking stock. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Snipes him out the air. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Experiencing burnout. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player two got him up against the wall and the stunt is there. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Oh, a real test of nerves here. Reversal. Serving him a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. One burns out. Gets him with a Euro step. Chisels him down. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real... It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters have plenty of power. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Goes for the super art. Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? The attack is parried. Trying to read each other here? Decides to meet them in the air. Not close enough for the throw. Impact's a no-go. Takes him all the way to the... This is gonna be bad news. Knockdown and... in there! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep their momentum? Takes a trip. They block the overhead. Burnout activates. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive tech one step ahead of me. Clutch parry.
Too bad.
Life lead is there, but still, and what a finish! Player
Cammy
2
wins.
brings it home. Let's see.